Okay, everybody, we're going to be taking a look at the question sumHeights. It is a pretty tricky question to understand what's asked of, so we're going to go over the wording first, and then I'll show you the solution. So to start with, the question takes two parameters. We have an array, and then two integers that represent the start and end indexes in this array that are going to be the numbers we're going to be looking at. And as an example, we have the start index is 2 and the end index is 4. So we're going to be looking only at the numbers in this array that start with 2. So 0, 1, 2. So starting with a 6 and going to 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the numbers we're going to be looking at. The start and end index will basically control your loop. It will be where you initialize your counter variable, and this will inform your condition to see how far you're going. Now, what are you supposed to do with this information here? So the idea is that these are supposed to be elevations of some kind of walking trail. So this could be like 6 kilometers. That's very high, but okay. 6 kilometers, 7 kilometers, and 2 kilometers. So they want to add up what is the changes, the total changes in altitude. And we're not worried about going up or down. That's not part of the question. So for example, the change in altitude from 6 to 7 is 1, and the change in altitude from 7 to 2 is 5. So 1 plus 5 gives us 6, which is why this returns 6. As just one more example, we could take a look at the next one. We have the same array, but this time the start and end indexes are 0 and 1 respectively. So that means we're looking at this data here. And what is the difference of altitude? Well, 5 to 3 gives us 2. So that's the setup of the question, and if you want to go and try the question with that, if that helps you understand what was going on, then feel free to stop the video at this point. But I'm going to go on and show the answer now, so I'm going to scroll down, and here's my answer. You can see that I initialize a variable that's going to store the sum of the elevation changes as I go, and then I have a for loop. This is where the start index comes into place. I initialize my variable, counting variable to start, and I make sure I keep on going to less than end. And you might think, wait, why is it less than end? This is supposed to be an inclusive range, right? From 2 to 4. That includes the last one. But remember, we're not actually counting this number, we're counting the differences. So I'm really looking at the difference between these and the difference between these. Once I get to this one, that's no longer useful. There's no difference to do. It's already been accounted for at this point. So that's why it is going for I is less than end. I++ is just going to move us forward. And then here's my line of code. I'm basically taking the difference between the current elevation, I guess is the word, and the next elevation. And then I'm using math.abs to find the absolute value. So that way, it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. I'm just going to make it all positive, chopping off the negative sign effectively, because that's what the question asks us to do. And then I'm using the assignment operator to add that to our sum. And then at the end, return the sum. So that's the deal. It works lovely. And if you have further questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.